I think we're live now.
Now we are.
Now we're good.
Now we are.
Hey, welcome to sunny Las Vegas. A little breezy here today. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Facebook Live number 20.
Is that number 20?
Tagging time.
Tag time. Tag team.
Tag.
Hey, can I ask you a question and really change your life? I mean, come on. Just by asking a question? Really? I don't know about that. I think so.
Yeah. Yeah. What if we are so in this reality? We're so used to function from our mental, being our guide, and that when.
We'll probably need to speak up because of the wind and the
yeah.
jet.
Okay. So, can I do both? Speak louder and move on. Yeah, and in this reality, most of the people live from their mental as being their guide.
Mm-hmm.
And asking a question allow us to receive some guidance, some new, a new guidance. Receive in this reality, we say intuition,
Mm-hmm.
to be guided, to move along, to move forward in our life. And yeah, by asking different questions, we can receive different awareness. And what makes this?
What kind of a question would you ask? Like, why does this always happen to me? Why is the world such a pain in the butt? Why am I not winning the lottery? Those kind of questions?
Not so much.
Oh,
It's more like question that we don't know the answer.
okay.
Yeah, question is about the purpose of asking a question is about receive the awareness or gain the awareness.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's really a question that we don't know we don't know the answer.
You're not looking for an answer. It's like it's more like open-ended question. Like,
Open question, yeah.
yeah, what would it take to create more in my life today, or what would it take for me to move forward in a certain area of my life?
Yeah.
And not looking for the answer, not trying to define what that is,
Yeah.
but just seeing what shows up and
Yeah.
following the energy. If it feels like, oh, this is kind of what I was asking for, does it feel right to do this? That's another question.
Mm-hmm.
And then going with that.
Yeah, and it's about more the question like, what would it take for this to show up?
Mm-hmm.
What would it take for me? One of the questions that I used to ask and I stopped, forgot, but that's one of the questions I asked the universe. What would be the amount of money to ask for that would create so much fun and joy in my life per month? And I received 50,000 per month. I was like, whoa, okay. And I asked it for a while, and I received some awareness of it. What if asking the same question will allow you need to ask it again and again and again, because there are so many awarenesses, so many energies that are required to create this.
Yeah. Got to stay focused on the question. You can't ask it just one time and then go about your day. It's like it's holding that, or being, I'd say holding that question in your energy and moving forward in that way.
Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead.
I was listening to Dane Here yesterday, a video of Dane Here and in his tour of consciousness. This is something that is free if you want to look at this. Dr. Dane Here.
A little windy, sorry about the wind, so.
Yeah, drdanehere.com and Tour of Consciousness. Those are videos that are free, and he gives tools. And he was saying, when you ask a question, you allow yourself, it opens up doorways of possibility that you didn't know existed.
Yeah.
And it's about, but we're there. And for me, I remember one day I went to my hairstylist and I said, do you have my coloration? And he said, no, I don't. And at that moment I said, I went into the conclusion, oh, I will have to come back. And then I just had this question, oh, is there another possibility? And what he said, yes, there's another possibility. And this possibility was available for the last 2 years, and I didn't know it. So, and that was so cool because my body didn't like the coloration I had before, and the one that he was, when I asked the question and what he replied to me was really what my body desired. But if I didn't ask the question, I would not have access to the awareness of it. To the new possibility. So it's about, are you ready to ask question and not having the answer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's true. Like not having the answer, and also asking for what you want. If there's something specific about it, you can even be asking the universe, or you can be asking a store owner. Hey, can I get this, or do you have a better quality thing that I could get for reduced rate or whatever?
Yeah.
So it's like being willing to ask what you want for is another way to use this question, a simple way to use it, or use this art of asking questions, the heart of asking questions.
Yeah. I'm giving you a class tomorrow in French.
Oh,
about
cool.
that. The art of asking questions to the universe.
And so I've noticed like asking the why questions are not really a good way to go, I would say, because it's usually either it's almost like becoming victim, like why did this happen? It's not really acknowledging that we create our own reality, and also it's looking for a conclusion, looking for a reason for something, and trying to define this reality. So big wind breeze here coming through, not just from the forerunner. Yeah, so like maybe eliminate the why questions that maybe are not contributing to your life.
Yeah. And then we go on.
Yeah, we can, I guess. Maybe we'll try to go that way.
Yeah, let's try this
Okay,
way.
we're going to try a different direction.
Cannot have the wind, or to have the wind on our side. Yeah, and I realized lately that I was not asking questions to the universe.
That way a little bit.
Well, it's stupid what I'm going to say, but if it can help you, yay. Because I didn't want to disturb the universe. I didn't want to put the universe in a place where it didn't know what to give me. What a superior point of view, bitch point of view that I had there. Like, as if the universe doesn't know. It's like, wow.
Yeah, the universe
Yeah.
already knows what we desire. It's just us, I believe, us acknowledging that and keeping that energy in our awareness, like having that building on it.
Yeah, the universe will support you for whatever you ask for.
Yeah.
And are you ready to ask for all that? Are you ready to ask for all that? And yeah, and what if it's about, are you ready to ask for something big, to ask for something that you don't even know? And those are the questions that will create so much more for you.
Yeah.
Well, when you don't have any clue of how it will be created, the way it will be created, you just have to ask. And destroy and uncreate everything that doesn't allow that. And it's the job of the universe to provide you the how it's going to be, with you, what kind of energy to receive. And yeah, and it's about, are you ready to receive all of that too?
Yeah, it's not the how that's up to us. We can follow the energy, and we may have directions to go and things to do in order for that to be created. But it's not like for us to figure out how something is going to show up.
Yeah.
And also, if you're stuck in your life and you're maybe having a bad day or a bad week or a bad year or whatever, just asking questions, simple questions, can bring you out of that place of feeling stuck. Like when I get stuck, which is frequently, I'll say, I wonder if I could, or I wonder what would my life look like today if I was able to resolve this, or I wonder how I could create more ease in my life, or I wonder what my life would look like if I had a lot of fun today. Something simple like that. And not trying to find an answer, but just asking that question and just asking a lot of those questions. And it creates space in your life and in my life to where, I tell you, in one question, already my energy has shifted. If I'm like stuck in something or I'm in a bad mood, if I can just ask, I wonder what my life would be like today if I was in a really good mood. And then not pressuring myself to change, but just automatically my life is shifted because the universe is responding to my question.
Yeah.
It could be that simple.
Yeah, because in this reality, people are so addicted to trauma and drama.
Yeah.
And when they don't feel good, it's more about looking at the reason why and the why and all that. And by asking a question, like he said, a different question where we are ready to open up to another reality than the one that we live. Yeah, as you said, you mentioned it very well. It's about allowing us to receive. And is it in instantaneous?
Yeah, it is. It
Yeah.
is. I mean, I may not have like a 180 shift immediately, but I will have a noticeable shift in my energy just with asking that one question and just not having a point of view about receiving it or not receiving it.
Yeah.
And it's also like we try to solve the problems. We try to figure things out, like you were saying. And maybe it's just about asking questions and giving the universe a to-do list. You know, that's what I do every day. It's like I give the universe things that I desire with my life. I give a to-do list to the universe and say, hey, this is what I desire. And it's a way for me to keep that energy, keep that energy in my space, you know, keep that energy alive. It's not like the universe doesn't know, but for me, it's just a way of a reminder to keep refreshing that big memories.
Yeah. Or should we go to the balcony?
Yeah, we can do
Let's go to the balcony. Yeah, and what if we are the transmitter? Is it how we say that?
that. Mm-hmm.
The transmitter, and by holding ourselves in a space where we continue to, why does that happen to me, and yeah, all kind of thing. We hold on to this energy, and can we receive something else? Probably not. Let's move on here.
Okay.
Yeah, probably
Where'd
not.
she go? There she is.
Yeah, probably not. So it's about, yeah. Are you ready to ask questions that will do we say defy in English? That will challenge.
Mm-hmm.
That will challenge your life. That will challenge the space that you're on, that you're in. That will challenge the energy that you function from, and it's about to just develop this muscle.
Mm-hmm.
When we are in a space, okay, what am I choosing here? What kind of energy I would like to be in? Hey, it's about choosing again and again and again. And sometimes, are you ready to ask a question as many times as possible
Yeah.
to create something different? It's about that too. Sometimes people say, yeah, but I asked this question. Yeah, but are you ready to ask it again and again and again and again and again until the energy shifts?
I think I've been asking questions, like I would say considered good questions, generative questions for maybe 5 years or so now. And it's made a huge difference in my life, and now I'm getting more. So it's a way of my life. It's not, I don't have to think about it so much. Hopefully you'll be smarter than me, and you'll be able to do it in less time than me. But yeah, it's like even in the beginning, asking questions, it's really shifted, and I could see progression of how asking questions is changing my life continually. And it's really just one of the secrets of the universe, that it seems so simple, but there's an art to asking questions. It's got to be heartfelt, it's got to be generative, open-ended, and expansive. Like if your questions, like you're asking, you know, when am I going to receive something? That's maybe a when question isn't a good question either, whens and whys, but more like what is required of me today to be more successful?
Or what would it take?
Or what would it take? You know, for me, I wonder questions. I wonder what my life would be like. So for me, it creates a space of just like not putting pressure on myself. I just wonder, you know. So it's a time to reflect and just allow the universe to allow myself to receive what the universe has to offer.
Yeah. So are you ready to change your life, and are you ready to be the creator of it? And asking question is a great contribution to open up, to receive new energies, to receive new possibilities. There isn't this, and for some people it worked out.
What did it say? Do you want to
tag Emily? No.
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 Okay.
Yeah, and it's about. What was I saying?
Should I rewind it? By asking the universe and asking questions. And it was something about questions, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Are you willing to receive? Are you ready to receive?
Are you willing? I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, what would it take for it to come back? And the thing is, by allowing you to ask questions, it will allow you to. And are you ready to receive? because there are people who are asking a lot of questions that they're not ready to receive. They really want to be right. They really want to know. They really want to find out by themselves instead of receiving it from your being. Yeah. Yeah, and are you ready? Geez, what was it? That was something. Okay, it's gone. And are you ready to be whatever is required for you to receive what you're asking for? Because it's that too. And are you ready to oh yeah, I remember now. And if you don't know what question to ask this. What question can I ask to create ease here? What question can I ask? And you will receive. I can tell you, I'm receiving them. Sometimes it takes a certain time to receive them, but sometimes I receive them like at that moment. But yeah, sometimes it takes a while before I receive them, but I receive them. And are you ready to? And if you have resistance to receive, just destroy and uncreate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Big topic today.
Yeah, we can talk.
Really,
about that.
for sure. It's one of the, I'd say one of the key factors in changing my life is asking questions. Like before I had the awareness of asking questions, like asking generative questions, I just would sort of flounder around and wonder why this wasn't working, or I wonder, what do I need to do? But it wasn't like a question that really created awareness. It was just a question of being a victim, or a question of, what do I need to do, or things like that, or so anyway, give it a shot, have fun with asking questions and play with it, and you can't do it wrong. As the more you do it, you'll probably find that you can ask questions that are more direct in getting what you desire.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
So that's it for today.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again another time.
Bye-bye.